Hi, I'm Zinez, and today we're going to take a look at the demo version of CleanUpEarth. This game hasn't released yet. It will release 2026 in April. So more information about the game you can find below in the description, and also you can find where you will be able to buy this game. For now it looks only on Steam, but console ? It didn't say that much about it, but it looks to be a game that will be console-ish, depending on how you play it. But let's just jump in and take a look. So there are quite a lot of tutorials that you can do in this game. There are 4 lessons here, and then there are some big islands. I played through all of these, and this video will be like 4 hours long if I take everything of these big ones. Some of them are actually also multiplayer, so the game already have multiplayer access. Don't know how many you can play per place, but you can be on public or in private room. But I haven't looked into how many you can be at one point. But I'm gonna go through some of these, the smaller ones, so to just take a look on the game, and also then teach you how the game is played. So let's begin at the start. Already I really love this this look of the game. It's very nice water. The lighting in this game is really good. Just astonishing. So, what do you do in this game? You clean up Earth, basically. You have this ray gun, you could say, that sucks up all the dirtiness and destroys it. So you use it on the ground to gather up all the things. When you've done that, you saw the bling there. That means that you have taken that zone is done, and you have more over here. But this one you can't take because the vacuumer is not strong enough. And to get it stronger, you need to focus the beam, which is says there. And then you need to find these nostrils that is hidden throughout the world to upgrade. If you scroll your wheel, you can then switch between what nostril that you're using. So, and now you can do. Now you see it goes slower. It's a smaller area, and your character walks very much slower when you're doing it. This little bot is the one that helps you. Like you see, he goes around and points at where he can find some more trash in the game. These are cartridges for your vacuumer. So when you pick those up, they get inserted into the vacuumer, and you can see it's it has 20% charge, and it's that one was a boost, which means you can now vacuum up this big one, which you couldn't before. You can let's see now. Maybe I can't do that now. You should be able to. Oh, that's way. It was a while ago since I played. Let's see now. Yeah, turbo boost, and then you can select it, and you can take it away there. So you do this with 1, 2, 3 of the buttons. This is the turbo boost. You can eject it there, and then you have it in your equipment and how long it will be accessible for you. So when you do this, now I don't have the vacuum, I can't take care of this one. You see that I have power -4 to be able to do this. which means I need to insert that turbo again. There you go. You do this by pressing 3, and then you get up all the cartridges, the magazine that you picked up, and then you can eject or insert. You can press 1, and then you can talk to people around you, or you can call your little drone, and he will come to you. This is very useful on bigger maps where you can whistle for the drone to help you in a certain area where you don't find the last part. But now, because I have the turbo in, you see that I did not below what needed, so I can take care of this big one now. I think that's a really nice way of doing it, when you that you have to unlock different stages of the machine. I will show later on how I prefer to take care of the small ones as well. So, but these tutorials are very slow, very fast. That's why I'm not gonna do all of them. So you see your wildlife are coming back, plants are growing up. So on to the next one. And that message comes up just because I've already played through all the lessons. So let's keep on going. So a little bit bigger one to run around. And this is the Blipman. Blipman will tell you if there are something to clean close by. As you can see, it blips there because of that one. So now go closer to this one, it's gonna start to blip again. And that's very useful when it's only one small part again. But it's basically that you also need to have that cartridge. So you need to find it in the world to be able to use it. And then you can only use it for a certain amount of time, which if you press 3, I only have 559 seconds to go on this cartridge. The reason I have so much right now is because I've upgraded this vacuum to the maximum. I couldn't make a new character for some reason, so I couldn't show you how it works in the beginning, but it's significantly less powerful. But it's just a tutorial. The ordinary game you will learn a lot more. Let's see, I'm missing point 3. You can also check where your companion is going, because he's usually runs around and points at stuff like that, like he did there. There we go. So it's a relaxing game. It's also very rewarding because you see the countryside is generating directly when you're done with it. So it's kind of nice to see these lizards and birds are flying around. But let's jump into the next one directly. now comes into some of the other ones that you have in the game. You have this nostril that we've already been using to take care of these, but it's -8, so you need more power. Then we have other nostrils. We have this one, which is a more nostril for buried stuff. Like here we have some minerals to take care of, but these are different because you need to right click and left click to use them. I haven't looked into why they have done it, so you have to do a different way of controlling this one, but that's just the way they have done it. So you have to hold down your right mouse button. Might be something else on the console. I haven't tried how it works to go with a controller, and then you can clean with it, but with that it works the same as the dark blue one, that you are walking slower in doing it, but for some reason you need to use 2 buttons there. Same here, you can't pick this up, you can't use that and the smaller beam, and you can't use the digger, so you need to find these ones, which is for radioactive materials. And same here, you start with your right mouse button and then you go in on left button to activate. Really don't know why you need to have a double click there. It feels a bit awkward, but also it's kind of nice that I have different way of clicking, because it doesn't it's not always the same over and over, so you don't get that much pain in your hand. Maybe you're playing multiple. There we go. So it's really rewarding game directly, because you see the world grow up, that you have cleaned this area. It makes it much more prettier, and the game itself, in my opinion, is very pretty. Just look at the lighting in the game, and all this yeah, just how it looks. It's a nice graphical game, to be honest. Also, the thing in this game that you can find these cartridges and you can't get to them. That is because you need to clear the area for that place before you can gather some stuff. So that's also one thing. If you find yourself that you can't get to something, either you need to clear it or you need to just take care of it. That was the radio cartridge, so you get some music in the world. Kind of nice that you have done something like that, that you don't always have the music on you, but you can find a radio cartridge that you can use. So you can listen to the radio by pressing 2. And then you can choose the radio to either search for new channel or so. So they have different music for you. You can also press F1 to select that, and it looks for different
till privatpersoner, företag och leasingbilar.
Apparently it seems to be actual radio. I'm not sure. Let's see here. Let's see. They should be here now. I think this is the for the game itself. It looks to be connected to the real radio as well, because that was some Swedish radio channels that actually got picked up. So that's a cool feature that they can have. But same here, it's only for some seconds. So this is 7,000 seconds, which is quite long time. But it also would be like, if you want to listen on your radio channel, it could be preferred. But it was some radio channel just skipped by, so it's not every radio channel that is connected apparently. But yeah, could be nice if you can find your preferred radio channel that you want to listen on while you're doing playing this game. That's a fun addition. Not many games that I have seen that have that. But let's go on to the next one, so you actually can see some more of this game. And here starts the bigger ones. That was 4 of the tutorials in the game, and here starts the big one. And this is more like how the game is gonna be played. The other ones is just to teach you how to use the tool and what you need to do for different areas and so on. So we can start on with, here you have an ordinary field. You have a cartridge there, and I'm not gonna take that for now. And quite a bit to take here. So we have something that needs a focused beam, which I can see there, but I can't get there because there's water in between. And say, what do we have more? We have this one. This also needs a focused beam, and we have something here which needs to be built. So in order to do this, you gather up the trash. We have 1,563 kilos of dirt that we need to gather up. And then we go to this machine, which is the recycle lab. And when you put it in here, you earn some materials back. And this is also where you can upgrade your vacuumer to maximum strength. I've upgraded some of the parts quite high, so some of them is already done. Here is also where you can rent it, so you can go here and then I want a radio again. If it went out of time, you can rent it for the coins that you get. So let's begin and clean this area up. So what I found when I was playing this the first time is it's kind of hard sometimes to find everything. You want to wait for that plane when you're looking for something, because if you go away from the area, it can be hard to see where have you been, where haven't you been. So if you clean an area like this, really be done with it before you go away from it. There should be objectives in the game. Let's see, how did we see that? There we go. I don't have an objective yet. Which I should have, because I should... oh well. Some areas, this one is just sitting there not doing anything. Then you can activate him by whistle. And you want to do that. Okay. maybe I have to wait for that objective now. So let's keep on cleaning. It's also kind of nice that, as you can see, the water is sucked down into the area that you're cleaning on, which is also a quite nice addition. As I said, the graphics in the game is, in my opinion, just pure gold. It's very nice to have, and it's looks very pretty, to be honest. When I started this, I was just going on playing, and all of a sudden there was 3 hours went, which is both a good and a bad thing when it comes to a game. But I prefer it to be interesting, which this is. So let's continue. We haven't got anything up there. So let's continue cleaning up here. So these are some of the parts of which can be a bit like stuff being in these bushes which you can't see, and that's where you want to have either the blip man or the robot going for you to be able to show you where you need to get some stuff, or if you have missed something. Like, it can be really hard to see if there's just one item in the grass like that. So let's see what this is. This is... oh, it's a blip man. Okay, level 7 for me. So let's recycle. And there we got some items and some more coins. Good, good. Did we get an objective? No, not yet. Okay. So you need to gather more items to be able to get these, and then you build up the stuff that you need. Let's clean this area first. And right now I don't really care about the Blipman that much, but when I was playing before, I was usually just taking the Blipman away, just because you might need it later on, and you don't want it to continue blipping and using up the power when you actually don't need it. Like here, you see wherever all the things are. It's most useful to have the Blipman if there is an area where you don't see where you have missed. There is one map where I don't have a Blipman or anything, but there is half a kilo somewhere where I can't find. So it makes it a bit hard to finish that area then, because you just can't find the stuff. You can buy them, rent a new Blipman. I'll show you just in a second. I will just continue taking this one apart. It also now says that there is 70 kilo left to go, which I have no clue where it is, because I haven't found it. There is not an area where I have seen it to be. So, yeah. Might be just because this is a demo and they don't want you to find all the stuff, but like you see here, I've upgraded the stuff all the way to maximum, some of them. And then you can rent a new one, another 600 seconds here, or 456 plus 600 seconds for 85 of these coins. I don't know if they tell you somewhere what they are called. I haven't seen that yet. But there will be a option where you oh, there it is. I was on the wrong one. We can see if he finds anything for us. Doesn't look like that. He will run around the entire area. If there is anything else to gather, he will run to it. It can be in just these bushes or so on. I haven't looked that much into it. It can be that it's not in the game right now just because of the demo. So they want to do this one later and find all the stuff that is here when on release. Oh, no, he didn't look down. He will stand in the angle looking at the stuff if he finds an item. So you will see his head going down and his ass going up. But here he's just lazying, having fun. You can see on his eyes when he does different amusement looks. But I think I've kind of broken this area because here is also where you need to pay to upgrade your vacuum or the items to be able to continue. So that might be a reason why there is nothing else here now to do, because I've already upgraded it to maximum. So let's go for the next area to see. Yeah, we can do one more of these, and that's gonna be the last one that we do, because these 3 last ones are rather big, but this one tells you a little bit more how you can progress in the game. The other 2, all these 3, I think took me 2 hours to just finish these 3, while these that we have done now is basically you can do it in 30 minutes. So let's go into this one and just finish that rather fast. I don't want these videos to be too long for you guys to watch. I want you to be able to jump in and enjoy just a fast video of the game. So let's wake the drone up. There you go. You wave at him and say hello. And now you can run away. Oh. Sorry. My bad. There was nothing to do on that map because I was continue. Start. There we go. Now we have some stuff to do here. So let's go. Let's clean this area up. So this beam is very fast. It's a bigger area than the focused one. The only reason that I don't like this one is, yes, it's bigger, but when you come into an area that is more dense than this is, it goes, in my opinion, faster to use the focused beam to clear it up than it goes with this one, because you can run pretty fast with this, but if you just go in here and start doing it, it's a very small area that it actually covers anyway, even that you have gone over a massive amount of stuff, which means that you can very easily miss something in this shrub or under that stone or something that makes that this area is not really done. which makes it so much easier to miss something. Which was one of the items that I missed in one of the bigger maps, where there is somewhere a piece of item inside the stone like this, which I don't know it's there because I can't get to it. But it also makes it a bit weird to not find it because of this. That it picks up just a slight area of it that you have been sprinting through. So instead of when you're walking around with a focused beam, it goes much slower, but it will actually take up the parts that you are taking up. I don't know if it's something that you can upgrade, or if you can upgrade this more to be able to really boost that. Haven't looked into that much, but I find it much easier to use the focused beam in that regard. And also bear in mind this goes faster for me right now just because I have upgraded this tool to at least maximum when it comes to the nozzle. The vacuum itself has some more upgrades, but I don't have the coins to be able to upgrade that one. It needs quite a lot more than I have, which is also a thing you might have to consider when you upgrading tool, if you want to upgrade the actual nostril or if you want to upgrade the actual tool. Both is a good one to upgrade, but it also depends on what you want to do, if you want to upgrade each one of them or not. Do we have the robot here? Oh, down there he is. It's waking up. There we go. So as I said, it's very easy to miss something that is half embedded in the stone, or in these bushes could be one thing or something like that, which is both a good thing and in my opinion kind of bad thing. It's you want to be able to clear it up, and you don't want to run around for hours and hours to just find that last one shrub of thing that you haven't missed. One of the bigger maps, which is mainly made for only multiplayer, made it really hard to find anything because there was basically nothing to find. But you still need to find it somehow. I don't know if it's not finishable for me just because I wasn't playing with other people. Could be a thing. Because I was running through most of this is on just solo player. Could be that they want the last person to get that 0.5 item of trash just to be able to finish it. So this is the game itself. This is how it does. You clean up areas, you gather the stuff that you need, you walk back with it here to get your coins and upgrade the stuff, and you rebuild the area. There are different things in the different maps to upgrade, like one of them were more of a Chinese, Japanese era old buildings, like it can be a totem or a more of a, what's it called, shrine for something, for a god or something. Or it can be stuff like these in a bigger area where you can find and build it up. So that's gonna be what this video, guys. don't forget to like, subscribe, leave a comment. It's very fun to me to see that people like my videos or comment on them to say what they like or don't like. Preferably it's something that they like about the videos. I'm fairly new to doing YouTube videos, so I want to learn more and want to continue be doing this. But yeah, this is a very fun game. I can't wait for the release on April 2026, and yeah, it's gonna be fun. I unlike relaxing games like these where you do a simulation, and this is a bit futuristic, but also a good one because if I have understood correctly, money are going to charity, like you can see on their stream here. So it's gonna be very fun. So thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment if you want to. Have a nice day, everyone. Bye.